Hello my Aquarian friends, it's Guiding Halo. This is going to be your reading for the week of the full moon, general snapshot from the 9th to the 15th. The full moon happens on the 13th, 14th, depending on what goes on. So in actuality, I probably should date this 4 days before, 4 days after. Let's see what's happening for you guys. The Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. So this is like the Knight of Swords, I believe, or perhaps it's the Page of Swords. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. They need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. Then we have the Magician. Whatever's changing, whatever's going on for you guys, you'll be able to handle it just fine. If it's a new start you're looking at or trying to figure out new ways to bring in financial abundance into your life, or to start creative projects, to start new relationships, anything new that's a challenge in your mind to you, it says you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So first out, we have holding on tight, possibly to finances, or holding on tight to your money and investing it even. Feeling guarded, you're battle worn about something. It's been a bloody time trying to get to here, but the Divine's asking you not to give up. We have the Queen of Swords here, your guys' energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone who's very concerned about what's fair on both sides of the fence. Somebody wants fairness, justice, and balance. It's either bring it to me fair or don't bring it to me at all. And I think there's actually complete, I was going to say lack of understanding why anyone would even come to you with something that's not fair and balanced. It's like, don't they even know who you are? That's what I'm getting right now. Well, that would make sense because we have fire energy coming in, and they're about being an instigator or an initiator into something passionate, that they're very passionate about. Now, whether you guys are going to agree to go ahead with this or not, it's another story. We have the Capricorn energy here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn person, but someone coming in very quickly with news or messages of how to do something in a way, to be honest, that benefits them. It's a huge offer, however. Perhaps they're coming in with news of something that they feel will benefit you. But in order, it could be a Capricorn bringing this to you, but in order for you to accept this as balanced, it needs to be fair and just on both sides. Now, perhaps you're trying to work some shadow work here in dealing with your idea of what's fair on both sides of the fence. Perhaps you're working in some shadow work dealing with what's actually fair, yeah, based on someone's passions, based on this information coming in. Now, we do have a Tower moment here, and it's asking you to seek out intellectual solutions to your problem. So perhaps that's why this person's coming to you, because they know you can. They know it's natural for you to find intellectual solutions to your problems. They need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. Information coming your way, perhaps a new job or a job offer you weren't exactly sure you wanted to take, and I think it's really going to upset the apple cart, not upset in a bad way, in a good way. I think it's going to shock you guys. I truly believe at this point this Tower is like a very good thing, but it's really going to change the things you guys had planned, and the way you had it all put together is going to be kind of need revision. Things are going to need revision because, man, all my cards just flew every which way, and I had to revise them all, set them all back up. So this Tower coming in is very much about an offer that is going to have to make you change the way you look at something or do something. Going inward, yep, to ask the divine for clarity, passionate messages coming to you, perhaps hermetizing a bit, you know, asking the divine, which way should I go with this? I don't know which way to go. Help me make this decision. Passionate messages back and forth. Perhaps you're ignoring these passionate messages that are back and forth about this said opportunity because you're in hermit mode. Could be coming from a very heart-centered person, someone who is very emotional or can be incredibly passionate, but, yeah, there's a big but in there. They don't show it often. Part of the reason they don't let themselves be emotionally attached is because when they decide to let their heart go entirely and they put roots down into something, this person here, they put roots so far down, because they rarely do, but they put roots so far down that if ever, they can pull them all up. And it's incredibly, at times, very hard for them to move on and leave things behind, because some of their roots will always be attached to them, because it's just so incredibly difficult to let things go. It's like, if they find solidity and grounding, if you guys find that somebody here rarely settles down, but if they find solidity and grounding, for whoever this person is, I'm getting it's very hard for them to allow themselves to do that in the first place. So whatever offer this person comes with, or if this is you I'm speaking about here, there's going to be a lot of consideration that goes into it. And they will take their time to decide. They will not rush. There is going to be a passionate offer coming to you. We got two new starts here. We got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, which is about passion. It's about taking the skills you already have and putting them into something where you can really make money from it. Perhaps someone's been dealing with a Virgo and you're getting passionate messages from that said Virgo, or you're going to be sending passionate messages to a water sign or earth sign. We have Ace of Wands here, this passionate start. Now this is something that you don't have to go and use, like go back to school for. It has to do with using the gifts and talents you already have. But I can see things have been gloomy here for a while, and it comes out of a gloomy time. It's got gray clouds, you know. All of a sudden this hand pops out and says, here's an offer for you. What are you going to do with it? It's almost like the divine says, you've been asking, you've been begging, you've been pleading. Well, here it is. We're going to bring balance to you. We're going to bring healing to you. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Oh yeah, it's going to bring balance. Absolutely. Question is, are you going to take it? The divine thinks you have what it takes. You've been single for a while. Possibly this Ace of Wands is going to help you build your financial stability. If you've been single for a while, my Aquarian friends, I wonder if that's about to change. We have the Sun. I wonder if that's about to change. Entirely possibly it may. We have the Sun coming out to play. The happiest card in the deck. Clarity, light being shed on why it was you had to wait so long. This offer is going to help you put the burden down. When you put that 10 of Wands burdens down, you've been carrying a heavy load for a long time, whoever this reading's for. And that Ace of Wands comes out because you've put the burden down with the load you've been carrying. Or perhaps the Ace of Wands helps you put the burden down, and it has to do with a broken heart. And perhaps you thought you were going to be single for a very long time. I think you've been feeling stuck as to how to move on. Yeah, it's been a bloody battle. We have the 3, 4, and 5 of Swords here. Perhaps it's about time to put the swords down. Take all you know from the situation and what you've learned and move onward. There's a truth delivered to you. Look at that, my friends. 3 brand new starts. A start in finances, a start in passion, something you can be creative with, and a start in truth. Something you can take forward. Now the divine, going inward, asking the divine for help, that truth's going to come to you. You could be dealing with Piscean energy here as well. We have Leo energy, we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, Scorpio energy. Yeah, we have everybody here. Everybody has showed up to your party. So this High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. And if there's been something going on in the background that you're not aware of, you're going to find out about that. And it's going to be a big old truth that's, I think, is really going to help you move upward and onward. And perhaps you've been trying to heal a certain situation that was in a relationship where there was absolutely no closure and no clarity shed on the circumstances. Yeah, exactly. Because you felt out in the cold. But that, my friends, is about to change. I think someone left you holding a money bag and the money bag was empty. Also could be that there's been no communication here for a while between you and this said person, but there's about to be. That sword talks about communication. Whether it's communication from the divine and through the divine or not. Tell me what this Five of Pentacles is about, please. The divine working in the background to bring you out of this. Going inward to gain clarity. That's exactly what that's about. All right, let's find out what ties these two scenarios together. What ties this left scenario with the offer of finances? That's really going to be a tower moment. You didn't expect it. I think it's going to blow your mind. Possibly put you all up in your feels about life too. All of this person who's very concerned about fairness on both sides of the fence, possibly in the shadow side, thinking it'd never come, and then bam. And you're like, well, now the hell, what do I do? And the fact is it's a financial offer that brings in all this other awesome. So what is this Prince of Winter about? The King of Winter, King of Swords. So this could be about knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Oh, dang. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is the divine is trying to open your heart chakra. Trying to show you that even through all the struggles you're going through, that they've got you. And it's going to take some new offers to do that. To come from a place that's really going to blow your mind so that you have no option but to sit there and say, I did nothing to bring this. It's pure luck. But it's actually the divine. The Prince of Autumn. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. Kindness to others. All right, I'm going to pull some angel cards here and see what we get messages from the angels. Okay, let's see what we got. First one out. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Perhaps someone's all up in their head about whether they should have children or not. Perhaps someone's all up in their head about creating this brand new start, maybe with a daycare, or maybe even becoming a teacher in some way, shape, or form. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So keep an open mind and don't let your heart chakra opening help you lose or cause you to lose balance between your head and your heart. A lot of times it's about making a head over heart decision here. So make sure that your focus from your logical side is intact, as well as your heart passions are intact. So we have King of Pentacles here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth energy coming out strongly in your reading here, my friends. We have stand up for yourself. Yeah, Seven of Swords. We've got a very spiritual thing going on here. So I think it's about you guys falling into your life purpose, perhaps. Perhaps doing your life purpose, you're wondering how, what your children will think of it, or possibly you are someone's child and your parents are not so sure you should do this, and they think perhaps you should get out while the getting's good. There's that King of Cups again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You really could be dealing with a water sign in some way, shape, or form. The Ace of Pentacles again. This offer is definitely a big deal. It's coming in here big twice for you guys out of 2 different decks. And then we have the decision, making the decision. You have the world in your palm of your hands in order to make this decision, and you're at a crossroads. It's going to help take you away from rough waters to calm waters and bring healing. So repeating cards, pretty much the same message. Let's get a postcard from Spirit for you guys. Do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be complete, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it takes or it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Stand up for yourself. Set that boundary, delegate responsibility to another, ask for your needs to be met, and when faced with an impossible situation or sticky and meshed relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you've enjoyed your week of the full moon reading. Blessings.